Good evening, my name is Anna McKechnie.
And I'm Luke Curran. Together tonight we present you Scarfie TV.
On tonight's show, we investigate OUSA's Stop campaign.
We celebrate Funk's 5th birthday.
And delve into the world of politics with Political Party of the Week.
In its 2nd year running, the Stop campaign alerts students to the realities of signing up for overpriced and underquality student flats. Scarfie TV talks to Welfare and Advocacy Representative Anna McMartin.
To make students aware of their flat choices and to carefully consider their decisions for next year's flatting arrangements. Otago students are being targeted in relation to the Stop campaign.
The Stop campaign is aiming to get students, particularly first year students who are about to go flatting for the first time, to make smarter choices about where they flat, to get them not to sign up too early for next year's flats and to be a bit more critical about the quality of the flats they take.
So before you start to panic and sign up immediately, Anna McMartin suggests waiting and reviewing your options.
If I were a first year student, I would be looking at it in November and potentially even coming back in February of next year and saving a few weeks' rent.
The Stop campaign is not the only advice OUSA will offer, as future initiatives are being planned for the remainder of the year.
The Stop campaign is the first phase of a whole lot of campaigning that OUSA is going to do over the course of the next few months.
Okay.
We'll also be doing a mail out to letterboxes around North Dunedin, informing them about basic standards their flats should be meeting and what they can do if their flats don't meet those standards.
Anna McKechnie, Scarfie TV. The Spates Battle of the Bands rocked off this Wednesday, with Heat 1 held at Refuel. Each band has 15 minutes to impress the judges, who will be scoring on stage presence, crowd appreciation, musical ability, originality, and the overall X factor. The bands have a great incentive to play their hardest, with a $1,000 cash prize, $500 advertising, and airtime at Radio 1. There are still 2 heats to come on Wednesday and Thursday, before the grand final on Saturday. Dunedin's premier queer disco funk turns 3 this year. Held at Refuel every month, the student-organised event features shows and drag queen performances. Mandy talks to Miss Ruby about the ins and outs of funk.
Last Saturday saw the University Bar Refuel busy with many enthusiastic participants enjoying the celebrations of the Funk Festival. Funk and the Vice combined have been running now for 5 years. Scarfie Television talked to local drag queen Miss Ruby about the previous 5 years of this event.
Funk has been going for the last 3 years, and I have been emceeing Funk for the last 3 years. Prior to that it was the Vice for 2 years, so it's been down here at Refuel for basically for 5 years.
Funk operates monthly from February until November every year. It is a student-organised event run for the greater queer community and features performances and shows from all across New Zealand. Partygoers say that Funk has a great atmosphere due to the accepting attitude of all that are involved.
It's fabulous here because we accept everybody and anybody in all forms, shapes, sizes, sexualities, and it's just great. It's a family affair.
Many of the queer community maintain that there is not enough in the way of support and events of the funk nature. After the loss of Dunedin's only gay bar, The Pit, Funk is currently the only event designed specifically for the queer community. However, Miss Ruby says that there is a great number of gay-friendly bars and cafes around Dunedin. Partygoers and organisers hope that Funk will continue into the future with support of OUSA and UniQ. I'm Mandy Doherty for Scarfie Television.
No other city in New Zealand has a student culture as distinctive as Dunedin's. The Scarfie's Expo at Otago Museum honours Scarfiedom with a blend of icons unique to the student lifestyle. From the original clown costume worn by the Sextet in 1919 to Mark Ellis's dolphin sift rug, which comforted him in his Scarfie years. This exhibition follows the evolution of Dunedin students' culture, but funnily enough, you walk away with the impression that not much has changed at all.
First elected into Parliament in 1999, David Benson Pope has become a prominent figure in the Labour Party government. The South Dunedin MP holds a respectable portfolio, which includes Minister of Fisheries, Minister responsible for the Law Commission, and Associate Minister for the Environment. Mandy talks to Benson Pope about the Labour Party's much talked about student policies.
Labour's David Benson Pope understands the most there is to know about student life in Dunedin.
Yeah, well, I was born just down the road, went to St Clair School, King's High School. Mustn't forget the intermediate, Tahuna. I was at Tahuna in its first year in 61.
Benson Pope realises the great importance of students to the city.
I think students are essential to the city. A lot of the relationship has been improved because the city's realised that it does need to do things, whether they're civic improvements or security improvements to fit the lifestyle. That's good.
Benson Pope has claimed that the newly enforced interest-free student loan policy was an integral factor in Labour's recent election win.
I'm hopeful that the interest-free policy, which has been pretty powerful and one of the key things that won us the election, I'm sure, because we know only too well we're not just designing those policies for students, therefore their parents and their grandparents as well.
Benson Pope told Scarfie Television that he is becoming increasingly concerned about the student behaviour in Dunedin.
I'm probably not the right person to talk. I had a pretty great life when I was a student. I can remember it. It wasn't all that long ago. But I don't think I got involved in the really dangerous and destructive behaviour we're seeing now. I know times change, but I'm rather hoping that we can get into an environment where people can have a really good time without setting fire to things, without smashing people's property and without putting other people at risk. I don't think that's acceptable. I think it's very destructive, and I think we've got to we've got to improve our behaviour in that regard.
Tune in next week to see Scarfie TV's examination stress relief tips.
From all of us here at Scarfie TV,
Stay Scarfie, Dunedin!